Hey everybody, welcome to the AWcast, the Audio Withdrawal Podcast. Today we're keeping with the new format we've been doing to cut out an identity for this podcast rather than just being another music review clone, like as was mentioned by Josh. He called me out, but yeah, we got some new Bandcamp and underground music drops, as well as only albums that we actually care about or are curious about for the new music drop section. We're going to be trying it out with our co-hosts, who are back this week. You got Koji, say hi.
Yay, I'm not dead.
And yeah, he's back, not dead. He's back from his coma. And Josh, he's here, say hi.
Equally undead.
Equally undead. We're Hollywood undead. Let's just keep it light and loose. We're going to try to avoid bummers in the news segment, because last time we had bummer, I felt really bad. The whole Twiggy thing. So yeah, let's just start out with our first piece. We got fucking DJ Khaled, another one. Your boy. He's gonna host the MTV Africa Awards, which it's already been established we don't give a fuck about MTV Music Awards, but it's Khaled. So after appropriating African culture as a producer and rapper, he's finally giving back to the community. What do you guys think?
I don't know. Is he really inspired by African music? I haven't listened to much of his music.
Well, he just does like beats and we the best. You never heard like he'd do like Daddy Yankee kind of stuff or like club music. Like you'd always hear him when he produced a track. He'd be DJ Khaled. You'd always hear that, especially if you got it off LimeWire or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, that's the only reason I know. Right. Yeah, back in the day when I was like, we'd like rip tracks off LimeWire and give our computers a million viruses, you get like a hot, you get like a hot club track. And DJ Khaled.
I mean, he's just turned into a shitty meme though.
Yeah, exactly. his misshapen body fucking chicks on his bed and posting it on Instagram. Like, okay. We the best. Another one. He good. It's like, how do people take him seriously, man? It's great. He's a legend.
I know, right? Shout out to my pears.
Is that parents?
No, he's eating healthy, so he's got pears.
God.
Yeah, man. That's kind of interesting. Them having like African Music Awards.
The Mamas.
Yeah. A music event in Africa. It's like we the best because he's the we the best guy.
Is MTV
what
big out there? I wouldn't think MTV would be big for like Africans.
Yeah, I mean they get cable in their straw houses, I'm sure, and then
maybe it's popular in Dubai. Like 16 and pregnant is a thing there.
Yeah. No, I mean places like where Diane Word is from in Africa, like they're pretty much just
South Africa.
England light. Yeah, I think South Africa. Yeah. Is West Africa the one that's like all fucked up and that's where Nestle's like selling bottles of water back to him or whatever? Nestle steals their water and bottles it and sells it back to him. Were you talking about that, Josh?
Which side of I don't remember which side of the country. West or I don't know.
The Western Front. I don't know. I hope that's where they're doing the mamas.
I don't know. It's just kind of funny because you have two things that are kind of dying out right now.
Yeah.
DJ Khaled and MTV.
Yeah.
And you're just bringing them together to just try and jumpstart both of their careers.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Khaled was like, if MTV's trying to get on scene with like the internet culture or like the like online Instagram kind of thing, I mean, they missed the boat because Khaled hasn't really been like, everyone was making fun of him a couple years back, and he was kind of in the limelight there, but now just no one gives a fuck.
He did kind of turn into a household name after that, though.
That's true. He got brought back, and yeah. Posting the motivational video too, another one that kind of got him big. But yeah, Yeah, okay. Good for him, man. He the best. I'm so proud. Yeah, it's Africa. The only place we'll hold an award ceremony right now, since we don't give a fuck about if we give those people COVID. I mean, Africa gave us West Nile, so fuck them. They can. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't know. MTV
Then England
sucks.
gave everybody smallpox.
Yeah, exactly. Did that come from Africa? Smallpox?
Where did smallpox come from? We're getting sidetracked here.
Probably China. It all comes from the Chinese wet markets. They're all wet, slippery boys out there. But yeah, and then back in the States, we had the inauguration, which we're not going to get political in this podcast, but we do love
Bernie.
We do love good memes. We do love Cold Bernie. Motherfuckers, there's apparently, yeah, photoshopping Cold Bernie into albums has become a thing. Because apparently Cold Bernie's gonna
albums,
Photoshop everywhere.
GIFs, like everything lately.
I want to do one.
Even movie scenes.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
He's just freaking everywhere, man. Yeah. So, and also I'm posting all these links in the description of the video. But yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, here's the my favorite.
Your favorite Cold Bernie?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll post my favorite. The Pigs and Planes, they did some edits that were fucking amazing. Like the Kendrick Lamar one. Here's good. Where'd you post it, Coach? Here's my faves. They got fucking Kendrick. They got the boy. They got Kanye, Kendrick, and Planes. Then actually on the Audio Withdrawal Twitter, we posted a couple that were Carrie and Lowell and Bernie. And then I can't even remember. What did I do? Oh yeah, The Devil and Bernie Are Raging Inside Me. The album cover from Brand New. Then Bernie Is Beautiful, The Oliver Tree. And Sufjan Stevens, Carrie and Lowell and Bernie. So yeah, in on it. Still with in on the hype train, boys. Coach, you still there?
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
You finding it? What's your favorite one, little Jishy?
I mean, that GIF is pretty dang good. Like that kick, just you throw in more frames, you immediately have more meme per second.
Who shot Sean?
Full that chair out, Bernie pops right out. Perfect.
What GIF? Here, post.
One Koji just percent.
Oh, I didn't scroll down. There we go.
And then knitted Bernie.
Knitted Bernie.
Oh
yeah, I'm only seeing the knitted
fast.
Bernie. Where'd you post the in the Telegram?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I only have the Discord up. Man, I gotta have so many chats up, man. I didn't post. Oh, there we go. That GIF is spicy. Hell yeah. Oh, I don't know how to share that, but that's wonderful.
Yeah, I was looking for the original post of that, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah. You think Bernie would have like a scarf or something? Or like a hat? Yeah, that little knitted Bernie is adorable. He's sitting on a bench like sad Keanu. So cute. Yeah, man. Cool Bernie. I feel
Spicy
so bad.
Bernie memes.
He should have been elected, man. I'm saying. Then he'd be way more warm, I think. But there's no way to know now. Anyway. Yeah, he's looking fresh to death in those Mets. He really just looks like he's just so cold and like over the bullshit. He's just like, I can't believe I have to fucking show face at these things every time it's a bullshit president. It's hilarious. It's like just my feelings in a nutshell, are emanating from Cold Bernie. Precious. Anyway, so yeah, we'll link the faves in the description. Also, I guess musicals are coming back, but not in the way you think? Question mark. You're getting Ratatouille, which I didn't know that was a musical. I guess so. I guess it's just someone in a rat costume skating around. But yeah, no, it's a musical, not like on ice or anything. But yeah, so the TikTok, there's a TikTok musical for Ratatouille now, which, I mean, as for TikTok, it's definitely not the first time someone's been dancing in a rat costume. So on TikTok,
Ooh,
seen plenty.
I don't like how they put their Instagram name. Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. Oh God.
Susicle is bad enough. Can we not call it Ratatouille?
Oh yeah, it's just add usicle on the end of it. And that's it, man.
And they're charging $5 a ticket for this shit?
For TikTok? How do you charge money on TikTok? How does that even make sense?
Tickets for start at $5 can be purchased online. Those unavailable to tune into the live performance at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on January 1st can stream it until Monday, January 4th.
Jesus. Oh, January 1st to 4th. Well, we missed it. Shit. Or maybe it'll be next
pirate
year.
it?
Yeah, let's pirate. Fuck
Actually,
it,
don't pirate things. That's bad.
Nah, pirate it. Who gives a shit? If they're gonna charge money
they're
for
they're charging
$5
$5 for a TikTok musical, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, the production can't be that great. I
fight the system, man.
I kind of want to see it just to see how they would even do that. I mean, it'd be about as.
I'm actually gonna go look at their ticket thing
on TikTok. And their ticket thing
on Today Ticks.
Yeah, see if they still have the ticket post up. Might shit. It's just so important to be supporting artists right now. I think both in terms of the actual raising money and in bringing hope that New York can still be created and there's a space for innovation, she says. Moss? Who's Moss? So.
That's kind of interesting. The website that they do.
Wayne Brady's in it?
It's like...
Fuck.
Who's in it?
Wayne Brady. The guy that's on Whose Line Is It Anyway? And Chappelle is the guy.
That's interesting.
Doesn't give a fuck. He gonna steal your girl. That's his whole thing. And the Chappelle Show.
So
Wayne Brady.
The website they were selling the tickets on are kind of interesting because the website itself sells tickets for Broadway shows, but you watch them at home on your couch.
Yeah, that is interesting. Oh yeah, well someone's obviously pirated all those and put them up on somewhere. Yeah, so
there's no way it hasn't been recorded.
Yeah,
you wouldn't download Broadway.
You would download an entire Broadway stadium. No, we're not condoning piracy, but I mean,
that's on you for paying $5 if you want.
They wouldn't make it if they weren't making money. If someone's gonna pirate, they're gonna pirate. Like, who cares? Check it out, maybe. Give them more clout. I mean, you wouldn't have known about it regardless. Whatever. Can you buy the? Wait. But can you buy the Ratatouille though? That's my question, because I clicked on the link too, and I'm not really seeing. You got.
Yeah, it's just for everything else.
Yeah. Let's do a search. Ratatouille. Nope. Not even rat. You put in rat and it says no way, dog. Phantom of the Opera, sure. Puffs, sure. Don't know what any of that is.
Oh. Well, so I just looked at my release radar, and you know what just came out?
Ooh, what?
Violence by Grimes and Io, remixed by Rez.
Oh God, pull that up. Wait. We can't really. Shit. Violence. Grimes. Oh man, it's already in the fucking. Yes, when I press down, go to the first thing. Grimes and IO. Oh,
Ooh.
nice. IO's fucking lit. He is on the. If I remember right, he's on Mousetrap label. Here, let's get copy struck real quick.
I'm digging this.
Ooh. Oh, nice. Yeah, IO does. Her voice box.
It's got the hard red thump and the whole IO trance. It's so weird.
Okay.
I never thought that would be a thing.
Word. That is slick. Yeah, for all y'all listening at home, I obviously can't play the full thing through, but there's kind of an idea of it. Check it out. Grimes and I_O. Violence. 2 artists that are fucking killing it in the game. And,
Ooh.
Violence. Yep, released under Mousetrap. 1 year ago. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, this is a year ago. What are you talking
This was a year ago?
Yeah.
No, so
I guess they just released it on Spotify then.
What they just released is this Anthropocene Rave Edition, which looks like a remix album.
Rave Edition?
It has 2 tracks that aren't remixes, but the other 9 are remixes.
Oh, Violence Res Remix. That's the new one?
Yeah.
Okay. I was on the wrong shit. This one says...
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, well, the Res Remix here on YouTube from the Grimes page is December 31st, 2020. So, yeah, just right before New Year's. It's your birthday, man. Oh.
Just about.
Oh, yeah, that Res bass. Okay. Now I see what you're talking about. Those Res chugs. And the juicy drop.
Also Apache and Tech 9, apparently. Man, you get all these weird featurings in quarantine.
Res featuring...
Like, you get all these artists that are like, what the hell are you thinking?
Yeah. You're just two that
like
don't
Tech
really
9 and
get together at
Apache.
all. Yeah.
Would never thought of that one.
Apache. I don't know, man. Insane. Featuring Tech. Is Apache electronic?
Yeah, he's like heavy dubstep usually.
Oh, yeah. I think I forgot. Oh, yeah, his production is insane. Like,
yeah,
the song-
Yobot Gotta Run is my favorite band.
Well, that makes sense with Tech, because Tech 9 doing his speed raps and stuff over his kind of gritty bass wubbies. I could fuck with that. Okay, so 2 new out of the blue drops. Koji's fucking on point. Spotify giving him the Rex. This one says February 7th, 2020. The Apache Insane with Tech 9. So I don't know what the fuck's going on with your Spotify, dude. But that is old news and that is fake news. And we don't do that on this pod.
It's new to me.
That's true. It's probably new to everyone listening. So fuck it. No, that's good. Check them out.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of quiet releases recently.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
like I haven't heard a lot of announcements from anywhere saying like, "Oh, hey, this album's coming out."
Yeah, I try to keep notifications on from certain music reviewers to see when new albums drop or whatever, but even then, those guys are so backlogged. There's people are just putting out music all the time, so it's hard to find out unless you're actually checking their page every day on Spotify or whatever, actually checking the artist's thing. That's the only reason I found out that Dance Gavin Dance released a Tree Sessions album. It's because it just happened to fall upon it. Oh, well, this came out a couple days ago. Shit.
And Yayule did the same thing, and there was just a random song drop just out of nowhere.
Yeah. So it's weird.
Which was really just her kind of doing creepy talking over really creepy ambient music.
Yeah. ambient music,
which is totally her vibe.
yeah. And then her lyrical madness above it. I love it. Hell yeah, man. So yeah, new drops. We got those two. Got some more. I brought up we give a few listens. Fuck yeah. These ones actually got announced by some people. Oh, I got a best track, which is of this pod, which actually comes from Viagra Boys. Ain't Nice. I really like that track. That's like the popular single off their new album, but so I'm being cliche. I'm being dumb. Or being just with the crowd. I'm being a sheep, but whatever. I like it. That whole album's good though. So yeah, new drop.
It's not that bad.
New drops. Albums. AC/DC. Power Up. Koji.
That's AC/DC for you. They haven't changed at all.
Yeah.
How long have they been around?
Fucking
A while.
Yeah, like 80s, 90s, something. Yeah. I don't know, man. Let's see. What do you think? What do you think about it?
But to me, I think you need to change your sound at least a little bit over the years. Like, everybody grows as an artist. And
yeah.
if you're not changing your sound, you're probably not growing.
Yeah, literally.
They've reached AC/DC. There's nowhere else to go.
Yeah. It's like, it's Powerage. Like, one of their first albums was 1978. Let There Be Rock, 1977. And still, like the first, I think, maybe after the first decade, I think they lost their lead singer. After, like, first 5 years or something. They lost their lead singer, got a new singer, and they're like, oh, well, we got to keep with the same sound you had before. So they didn't really change that much. And I think that mentality's what's been keeping them since. Like... They're like, oh, yeah, let's just keep doing the same shit over and over. And so it's like, if you've heard, like, just keep listening to the classics if you like them, sure. If you want to have, I don't know, there's one of two ways. If you're that old of an artist and you need to make money or you want to put out new stuff, it's like, totally reinvent yourself to something that's new and pushing and, or just play it safe. And, it's risky either way. I don't know. I guess, well, it's not really risky if you're doing the same thing. You're just like, oh, you like AC/DC? Well, listen to the same song with slightly different lyrics. Same message.
Well, look at Gorillaz. So they're like all over the fucking place.
Well, yeah, their whole thing was let's mix genres and get people into, different features and, rap with rock, with reggae, with down-tempo, with electronic.
But at least play around a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Stray
if you're
away
not
from
pushing
the
yourself
norm.
as an
like,
artist,
if you're putting out albums...
Yeah.
Like, these guys have, 30, 40 albums, maybe?
Yeah. For the past, 20 years, the albums they put out, they didn't need to at all. Like, there's been nothing groundbreaking from them for so long. And this album's no different, really. They have a single. It's like, okay, we'll play it on the radio. But, yeah, since, I don't know. I guess Thunderstruck was the most recent, and that was still 90s. Yeah. Their best albums were in, the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. Like, If You Want Blood, You've Got It. Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Flick of the Switch. Might have been one of the last ones in 83. Then after that, man, what do you got? Brah?
I don't know. Change your sound up a little bit. Goddamn.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be, a whole different album. It's not like you're switching genres.
Exactly. They're probably still wearing school uniforms.
Keep up with the times, old man.
Old man. You gotta change it up, old man. Yeah, man. What about you, Josh? You like the DC?
I haven't really been too into them, but yeah, it sounds like what you'd expect. The defined sound of AC/DC.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say there's nothing going on.
Do you listen to Actic?
Actic. I like alternating current to direct current. They're a pretty good band.
I'll be hiding in the Actic.
He's stuck in the Actic. All right. Well,
Actic Monkey.
So we got the old mashup. Yeah, Actic Monkeys. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, also their lyrics are so ridiculous. I sampled one of their lyrics. It's as you're slipping down a wall, you're headed for a fall. You're slipping down a wall. Why do they kick you when you're down? Hey mama, why you beating on my head? Hey woman, why you gotta kick me out of bed? It's like the writing's like the most basic elementary, like rhyming bed with head and fall with wall. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's
man. They really don't got it.
But it's kind of like, well, he just has his voice. That's the only gimmick. It's like, hey, yo, ready for a foul? Slip it down a wall. It's like, well, I guess that's what you'd expect from him, but come on, try to, I don't know. You're right. You're a writer. Like, I don't know. Open a thesaurus, brah. Shit. So yeah, they're old school. They'll stay old school forever. You know what to expect when they release anything. I guess. Now we're to the new school. You know, we're changing. BTS, we gave it a shot. I mean, you can too if you want. Shudders internally. Behind what do they call, Josh? What does BTS stand for?
I believe it's a shortening of BTS FTW, which is, of course, Born to Shit, Forced to Wipe.
Yeah.
That's the phrase.
Born to shit. That's
Forced
true.
to wipe.
Forced to wipe.
Tragic. We're all in this together, boys.
Yeah, I definitely had to wipe something off after listening to this because it was definitely shit. Like K-pop, I didn't think it's such a meme. It's like, oh, K-pop. There's K-pop stans, and it's like, okay, well, we'll give it a try, give it a listen. It's like, oh, it's just like American
we were
pop
listening
music.
to this.
It sucks.
I brought up the point of like, hey, so all these boy bands and all these K-pop groups are literally just run by these big old companies. They get a bunch of cute boys or girls, put them up on a stage and auto-tune it to shit and make it sound good, and then just make a bunch of money off of it. And that's really all a lot of K-pop groups are.
Yeah, they're just a face. Like, yeah, Koji's broken it down like completely to a T what it is. And they're just exactly like the like me and Josh were talking about like Chasing Cameron, how like these Instagram stars, it's like, yeah, the there's just a producer or, director or some bigwig with a lot of money. They just get these cute boys off Instagram or, people who are doing obviously BTS, just, some faces that are on social media playing guitars in Korea, and let's get them together, make a super group. 12 people for one 3-minute song, you get like half a verse. Like, it's honestly just like a modeling career. It's not really music. They're just doing the same. It's pop music, so it's stuff that's been done. Like, pop music as a genre is the least creative or innovative style because it's just doing the same thing that's been done, that's been popular, that's, So, yeah, anyone can do it, with the right production. It's easy to break down, so... And just cram 12 people in there. It's just a bunch of hot boys. So yeah, Koji hit that on the head.
It just seems crazy.
Yeah, it's such a weird concept, but so you get a
and
little
so
bit
many
of
people idolize it, so then it gets bigger.
Yeah, it's all about like the fan base and going to shows, the experience. It's about the BTS experience, behind the scenes experience. Yeah, one of the songs is called, like, Skit, and I didn't bring it up when we were listening to the tracks, but it's pretty much just them talking, and it's like, yeah, they're just talking to each other. That's what the fans want. That's what the stans want. They want to just listen and get in their life, They want to follow them day to day. With all, like, this Twitch streaming and, like, just following people's lives as content, like, that's just what it is. Like... They just want people to... You just want to invade and poke into somebody's life. And that's, That's what being famous is now, so... Now everybody's a paparazzi. It's hilarious, so... Yeah, music-wise, garbage. Don't listen to it. But, I don't know. These songs are getting, like, millions of views. They got 43.9 million subs on YouTube. They're fucking crazy, dude.
Save yourself the trouble.
Yeah, and also like the what I noticed is it's half English and half Korean. Well, it's mostly Korean, and then they put like English words in there here and there. So like, I guess to kind of connect to a bigger audience, but it's pointless because if someone doesn't speak Korean, they're not going to get any point of the song. If you say like 10 English words in there and the rest is just Korean, it doesn't really make sense. It's very weird because I've heard like who's it? Sim is a J metal, J rock, and they'll do songs just totally in English. Some songs they'll do in Japanese, but yeah, their native language is Japanese. But yeah, either pick one or the other, like, or do like full verses in English and then full verses in Korean, but don't just scatter in words here and there. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It's so weird. That bugged me. I'm language shaming over here. Is that a thing?
I guess.
I think it is a thing.
Stop being dual linguists. Pick a side. The good side or the bad side. The bad side's Korean. The America.
Monoglot supremacy.
Yes. Monolinguist. Yeah, that's all I think about that. On the opposite spectrum, I was listening to some lo-fi hip-hop background noise copyright free on one of my streams, and this guy came up. He just did a new album drop. I guess it's a re-release, like he dropped it maybe like a month ago and then re-dropped it in December. Maybe 2 months ago, and then took it off, re-dropped it. Fortet, parallel album. It's a very lo-fi, well, not really lo-fi, it's hi-fi, but it's very chill, ambient kind of album. It's good background noise, stuff like that. We checked it out before. What'd you guys think of it?
I liked it. It's pretty good for background noise. Like if you're working on something or studying. Yeah.
That's something you can kind of get like lost in an environment.
Them sweet study beats.
Hell yeah. That's very gentle. Josh, did you like it?
Yeah, it is all those words. I love the whole experience. You gotta listen to the 3-month continual live stream just to get the full effect. Fortet.
That is true. Yeah, if you pull up Fortet on YouTube, there's a... Josh, would you mind reading the title of the video? The live stream?
Okay. Let me pull it up. Title of the live stream is Red Circle. Earth, the right side. Red hollow circle. Blue circle. Moon. Donut. Now CD. CD. Other side of Earth. Empty circle. CD. America side of Earth. Cardinal. Penguin. Duck. A chick. America. CD. Empty circle. I think we're gonna like activate some sleeper agency and stuff. This is dangerous.
Those Earths look flat to me. Yeah, no, that's it's just a bunch of emojis. Music, Earth, Moon. I guess Cheese Moon or something. I guess is the general.
Cheese Moon.
We'll go to Cheese Moon. And birds. A bunch of birds. Well, he's been streaming this since October 28th. Maybe in competition to, was it 21 Pilots, where they're streaming for like half a year, doing the world's longest music video. So
I'm trying to remember what it was called. What was it? There's a channel on YouTube, and they're just, I think it's a nonstop stream. When I saw it was going for more than a year, but it's just algorithmically generated metal, like everything, the drums, guitars, even vocals, all just like, well, okay, we just did these, so this is probably the next thing in the sequence.
Damn.
And it just keeps going forever. I can't remember what it's called. I'm gonna have to find it.
Oh, that sounds great because it seems like it'd be screaming gibberish on the mic.
Yeah,
it is, but it's like metal screaming, so it's just like so like I expect, but it's like nothing's actually there. Yeah. It's just like your brain's like, okay, yeah, this is about something that
that's most core music I listen to anyway. I don't understand what the fuck they're saying, but I vibe with the energy. Shit. It's like if you're listening to J-Rock.
That sounds great.
Shit, yeah. You don't understand the words, but you could still vibe with it.
Okay, yeah. Relentless Doppelganger is what it's called.
The what Doppelgangers?
Relentless Doppelganger.
Ooh, that's wonderful. Relentless Doppelganger. Yo, fam, check that out. Does the video change too? Or...
Does not.
Oh, then they wouldn't be able to bypass 21 Pilots with their world record for the world's longest
21
music
Pilots,
video.
like, actually active and changing?
Well, the thing with that one was, I talked about it last podcast, but it was basically level of concern, and they'd loop the song, and then people could go on Instagram or Twitter or something and post videos of them dancing to it or whatever. And it'd go through like a bot to get approved, so they're not just showing dicks on the thing. But yeah, so it was constantly changing. Like, people were updating it nonstop. And potentially it was supposed to run forever. And then around Christmas, they made a little skit where he unplugged the stream to plug in his Christmas lights. But yeah, it went on for like, since maybe like February or something of last year to like December. So like almost a year. And they got a Guinness record for it. Pretty crazy. What was it? Relentless
Doppelganger's the stream name. It's been going since September of 2019.
So
the channel's data bots, DADA.
I'm totally playing
DOTX.
some of this. It won't get me copy struck, I'm sure.
Good. Like, I mean, every segment's probably completely unique.
Yeah.
It's got some like intense guitar riffing going on right now.
It's like between noise and metal.
It's loud.
Oh, then
It sounds like half white noise.
Oh my god.
part of them being able to like work with how they trained it was to degrade the quality to have things blend together better.
Dude, they have like lo-fi metal radio too. Oh, but that's actual songs. Riffs for false nostalgia. Oh wait, this one might be generated too. Lo-fi classic metal. AI radio, yeah. Nothing but the classics, sorta. These songs are generated by a neural network.
People listening when I found this.
Yeah, there's only 3 watching the lo-fi. Oh, there's only 3 watching this Doppelganger too. That is so nuts.
They've done Death
like an
Grips
AI.
Guillotine. It goes, yeah, but it's all orchestra AI.
Yeah? Oh, dude, that's dope. Death Grips Guillotine. AI. Death Grips would be perfect for AI. Yeah, Fortet's got 42 people watching. Dude, Answer the Universe. That's a little bit more. Here, we're running low on time. Let's just blaze through. There's a couple of punk bands that came up recently. Viagra Boys, check those guys out. They're like old school punk. They remind me of Fear a lot, mostly because of saxophone, but they're like, yeah, just like maybe 70s California punkish. And
These are the guys with the crispy bass, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that was Viagra Boys.
Yeah. There's also Shame.
Bass.
Drunk Tank
Don't
Pink,
hit
but they're more like generic, like UK old punk. But yeah, no, I think Viagra Boys is definitely worth a listen. Ain't Nice is a fun play. That was my recommended. Yeah, they got chunky bass. They got good bass. Josh, do you have a favorite song off that album? You've been listening to it a little bit.
I mean, I hate to be that guy, but yeah, Ain't Nice, pretty banging.
Yeah. Ain't Nice, yeah. That's a classic.
They opened so strong on it.
Ain't Nice.
I need to actually listen more closely and not just like in the shower.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good, like, pump up, wake you up kind of music. So I love it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's kind of like gang gang.
Yeah. Exactly. I shared it with my dad, and he said, no, I'm more into this kind of stuff, but I don't know. It is kind of
I'm more
Not
into
quite.
Koji's music.
not quite as flavor. Yeah, exactly.
A little too fresh.
Exactly. They're different strokes, man. And then, yeah, Shame is
Yours
kind of
got-
like between Strokes and Idols, but... Wait, what's up?
I was gonna say you're into that expired stuff, but AC/DC a little too expired.
Yeah. AC/DC just never changed. Fuck them. They good. A couple of singles of note. Corey Feldman's Rockin' Revolution. The worst
Oh my god,
butt
no.
rock ever? Can we agree on that?
I kind of felt racist listening to it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go out there and say that.
It was to America.
Yeah.
It's like,
And then it was like out January 2nd and it's on YouTube.
God, it's so bad. Coming out
It
January.
was
2nd.
awful.
So
And like
funny.
even the guitar itself, the guitar and drums were simple as hell.
Yeah, just
The guitar
so
he was like
generic.
strumming once, doing like half notes the entire fucking time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Corey Feldman, his Angelic 2 with the number 2 to the core. He's gotten the worst album of 2016 by Needle Drop by Anthony Fantano. Like, his shit is bad. It's so bad. And the only reason he has people following him is because his music's so trash. And, like,
So he's like Ice JJ Fish.
pretty much, yeah. But, like, he believes in it. He believes in his music, but it's just so garbage. It's, like, produced in GarageBand, basically, on a fucking MacBook. And, like, just not good.
It's kind of what it sounds like.
Yeah.
It's awful.
It's sad. I feel bad for the guy. Plus, he got molested as a child actor, so poor kid. We'll give him a play just for that alone. Poor Court. Did you listen to it, Josh? What did you think? Did you love it or did you love it?
Give me a few minutes.
Are you listening to it now? God.
He's got to go puke.
I'll risk getting copy struck by Corey. Fake news. I pressed play on a part that just said fake news. Legendary. He's getting political. He's rocking the revolution, man.
Sorry about that. You and Tabby asked me something at exactly the same time. It's like,
Do you think his music is so bad that we won't get copyright or
Nope.
copywritten?
bad that we're already getting taken down for talking about it.
Oh yeah, exactly. No, he's gonna reap.
Or is
every
this going to
penny out of
be
it he can.
Cool Cat scenario?
Cool, yeah. He's gonna block me on Twitter. He's gonna the fell dog.
You're shit talking me. I'm gonna serve you.
No, I mean there's people. I always keep hearing like the Bonfire on Sirius XM. It's this talk radio thing I listen to every now and then, and they talk about him all the time and fucking poke fun at him. I think it's all in good fun. I think he's like, man, they just don't get it. I think he's kind of like Neil Breen in that sense. They're just like, my music's great. People
where
just
he's
don't
like,
get
I'm
it.
just gonna do it and not give a fuck.
Yeah.
We're just all unable to grasp the concept.
Yeah. He's like, my music is ahead of its time, and y'all just don't get it. But you will get it, and you'll come back You'll come crawling back.
Well, Corey, what's the reason behind all the baby heads in the intro, man? Come on, Corey.
Well, there's
You think
plenty
he
of
wrote all this in the
meanings.
middle of a
Give us
mushroom
one.
trip?
Yeah, right. I think he's on a continuous mushroom trip this whole time. Even like the album art is like straight out of the 60s. Like it doesn't know what it wants to be. It's like hippie font, but then it has a picture of him with like in like a 70s like leather jacket. Which it's just so weird. It's so all over the place. And it's like Love returns, man. I cannot breathe. They're putting the man down. Oh, dude, it's almost got equal likes to dislikes, too. They're close. Oh, he's wonderful. Are y'all still there? Did the shit disconnect? It might have.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, no, we're good. Okay.
Sorry, I was just going through the Brotherhood album real quick.
Yeah. I was seeing like green boxes go up and it wasn't working too well. The Brotherhood album, what's that? Oh,
Mono Brotherhood.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, last thing I'll
That's the only one I missed.
word. Yeah, mono. That's so real quick I'll just go through Linoleum. NoFX. They did a feature with Avenged Sevenfold because so many people have covered their song Linoleum, and they are basically calling out all the bands who have covered it, in the words of NoFX, poorly. But they pretty much feature clips from a group of the bands who've covered it, and it's like a little sweet homage to the fan base for, bringing their old track to light and all that. So it's kind of cute. I'd say check it out. Link in that description as well. Little NoFX old school punks. Kind of old school. Maybe they're like 80s, 90s. I don't know. But it's chill. And now the new segment we did a little bit last podcast. Koji's listening through the first artist there. Basically, we just go through Bandcamp, find new releases, interesting people not many people might have heard of. Bandcamp's like on their front page, they kind of feature artists like that, so it's pretty cool. Easy way to find new stuff. They'll say the genre and all that. So, Brotherhood.
So speaking of which, did Bandcamp just turn into what SoundCloud used to be?
I guess so.
What do you?
Does SoundCloud ever feature new albums that just released, or?
Yeah, I think
they did that, but it turned into all garbage stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, SoundCloud's all about SoundCloud rappers, stuff like that now, maybe. Or just
and then
B-side
stolen
stuff
remix music.
Post. Yeah. Exactly. They're just what was it, Groove Shark or something that was basically just ripped pirated versions that you could stream off of there. SoundCloud's kind of like that.
Pretty much.
I don't know. I think the way SoundCloud, it's you can search genres and find music that way. Also playlists. I guess Mixcloud is more into, but also SoundCloud has a lot of DJ sets and stuff like that. That's at least I know Arc uses it.
What I do like about Bandcamp though is you can buy their albums.
Yeah, Bandcamp you can support.
You can listen to it and then decide.
Yeah,
that's the best part.
So that's why I'm gonna stick to Bandcamp for this segment because it's way more artist oriented. You could see their discographies. You can if you like one thing, bam, go through.
You can give them tips if you want.
Yeah, check. Yeah. Oh, money tips, not tips on their music if it sucks. Hey man, you should have more bass.
Bass boosted, bro.
Here's a tip. Give up music, bitch.
Make my car rattle.
Make my car chic. I need that roughneck bass. So mono. He gives you mono. He's I described him as pretty much infected mushrooms, but doesn't know when to transition. I don't know. He's like a bootleg, maybe infected mushrooms. I don't know, but it's some heavy beats, fun stuff.
Yeah, it's hard steppy almost.
Yeah, just the
it's
synths
just
he
really really heavy dance music.
Yeah, the synths he uses really reminds me of just that infected mushrooms kind of style. And a lot of I can't think of another. I wish I could think of another name to not sound like an idiot, but there's the juicy trills or whatever they are.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just give her a listen. You'll know what I'm talking about. Y'all got opinions on it. Joshua.
On which album?
The Brotherhood collabs free by Mono. This is free. Fuck, they're just giving it. Name your prize.
Some trippy. It feels like infected mushroom.
Yeah. Yeah, this one I was questioning if I should even add it because it's he's kind of not really doing anything too unique, but he has a few albums. Whatever, support him if you like. If you love Infected Mushrooms so much that you want the bootleg version, check him out. After that, we got Oh, fucking free 99. It's not even me. It's just data from me, which fucking slaps, dude.
This whole fucking album slaps.
Yeah, man. Koji was saying Crystal Castles. I was saying 100 Gex. I think there's a middle ground where they just fall in and fuck it up. Real horde.
Yeah, you got the heavy bass from 100 Gex. And then, like, the vocal synth almost from Crystal Castles.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
At least with the first track.
Yeah, first track, Bolt in My Brain. Just blast that. You'll get a fucking idea. All I know, I think, is the only, like, more mellow kind of track. Have the fourth one, but...
The fourth one's really good, too.
Yeah, really, yeah. They're like,
It's the only one that's, like, majorly different, but it's still really good.
Yeah. First three. And they got Japanese writings. You know it's good. Oh, I forgot my You can actually hear it when I play it. I was just sampling it. I forgot it's on record through Audacity. Sorry, guys. That might actually be way too loud for the podcast. So sorry if I broke your fucking headphones.
Bump that shit.
Bump it up.
Yeah, I had to drop my volume way down for free 99.
Yeah. That's one thing about
Probably
Bandcamp.
right.
You can't, like, turn down the... I don't think you can turn the
You
volume
just
down
gotta
just for
turn
the
your
page.
web browser volume down.
Yeah, exactly. Which is shit.
Oh, you have to use the sound mixer.
Yeah, I'm just getting the mixer.
Oh, that's a
settings.
mess.
Forget about it. Yeah, if you're on your phone, you could probably... I don't know.
Yeah, I was fine with my phone.
Yeah. Plus, it does, like... I think phones naturally now have, like, gates on them, so they don't... So if you're talking on a call, it doesn't... it, like, fades in and out. But, yeah, man, Josh got some opinion on free 99.
It's,
Tree
you know, 100 Gex extended music graphic universe.
I love it.
Noise is spreading, and that's not a terrible thing.
Like 1,000 gigs. Like 10,000 days from Tool. When's the 20,000?
100,000 Gex.
Yeah, exactly. A million gags.
1 million Gex.
That's too many gags. Yeah, it's a cute little EP. Just 4 tracks. Fuck with it heavy. Another interesting experimental-esque is Red by Blood Red. Check her out. She's got some cool albums. Also, their label has some really interesting stuff. Josh was pointing out, Blacklight has some fucking gnarly bass. The second track on this album.
That's like layered with probably is playing the same bass line, but like in a car with entirely too much bass. You get like some rattle in there with it, and there's a very nice layering.
Yeah, it's like trap snares and stuff, like going in between, like these, like really deep bass. Yeah, bass rattles. Yeah, it's like synthesized rattles of like shaking in your car. I guess. Yeah, is what you're talking about, kind of. Yeah.
It's like really grimy bass. I kind of like it.
Yeah. They fucking fresh. Oh shit! It's snowing right now.
Oh hell yeah!
Unrelated.
Merry
it hasn't
Christmas.
snowed in like a month. Jeez, it's the most depressing
Yeah, a month
winter in
after
Utah.
Christmas, we finally get some snow.
Yeah, right. For the past like
Hella.
5 fucking years, it's like it snows every time on Christmas. But no, it's interesting. So yeah, check out Blood Red, and check out the snow, boys. Now this will come out after, but whatever. Yeah, so that's Bandcamp or the Campfire. Fucking idiot. We're gonna keep doing that each podcast.
Dumbass.
Fucking dumbass. Mr. Words.
Stupid.
Go stupid. Go dumb. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, check out those guys. I'll link those in the description as well. We're building up that description, boys. Next we got. Oh yeah, if you guys want to do a quick death set, Michael Poicard, because you weren't on last time. If you want to do a breakdown, what you liked, disliked, especially because Josh picked it. So if he wants to give his opinion, just real quick.
I thought I already gave my opinion.
What?
I thought I already gave my opinion.
Well, you recommended it last time you were on the podcast. And yeah, last podcast when you weren't on. I don't know. If you want to not say, like, that's fine. We could talk about Aphex.
Yeah.
The Death said it bangs. Josh loves it. That's why he recommended it. Koji, you have any opinion about it?
I don't know. I can't even find it.
Did you did you give her a listen?
No,
No. Oh, that's
I forgot about it.
yeah. That was like a month ago. Shit. So no worries. We'll go on to Aphex. Drukqs, however you say it, which is basically, according to the wiki, is name. When James was asked about it, he said the title is not related to drugs, and it's just a word he made up. He also added, "I never wanted to big up any drugs because I don't reckon they deserve it." I think that's pretty dope. Big up any drugs. Coach, did you got any drugs you want to big up?
Yeah, Cock V10.
Cock version 10. Cock version
Say
10.
bath again.
That's my favorite drug. Yeah. All the titles are, or most of the titles are either made up or they're in Cornish language, which is a southwestern Brittonic language of the Celtic language family. Like Jinwithek, or yeah, the first track it means machine in Cornish. So yeah, interesting naming scheme.
Yeah,
Homeboy's pretty crazy.
everything looks like gibberish.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure that's why he picked that language, because it's like just letters that shouldn't go right next to each other at all, comparatively to English. Also, one more bit of lore before about this album is basically it was primarily to circumvent a potential leak, political leak, after he accidentally left behind an MP3 player containing 180 of his unreleased tracks on a plane when he was leaving Scotland. So kind of to get ahead of it, he said that they're gonna fucking come out on the internet sooner or later, so I may as well make an album out of it first. But I'm sure if you hear like lost Aphex tracks or stuff like that, I'm sure that's like the leaked stuff, because you hear various ambient works. But he's like, there was a point in time when he was getting like 2 hours of sleep and building synths and just making songs just nonstop, and then every day, just like, dude was fucking insane. He was in a world of his own. So 180 unreleased tracks. That's why there's like 30 tracks in this album, and I'm sure that's why he has IDM intermixed with the piano that he synced up. Like he made acoustic instruments synced up to synths so he could program, because he doesn't know how to play piano or whatever. He just programs them. So yeah, that's kind of the album is half and half that, and then some ambient stuff in between. So half like IDM intense banger shit, and yeah. Koji said his favorite is Cock version 10. Not because it's named Cock, but that just happens to be a funny name. But
It's like a really weird cross between like synthwave and drum and bass. It's really synth heavy.
yeah, there's a lot of, I could tell like just listening through this album, a lot of things that different artists get influence from, like artists nowadays, because this is kind of like one of his mainstays. If you go on even Spotify, it's one of his top albums, is Drukqs, because it's just so, it's got beautiful, piano melodies for the piano parts, and stuff like Cock V10. It's just, like you can see where other artists get like ideas for like different breaks and different beats, and it's very like sampleable, because the way his IDM works is like the beat's never exactly the same each like 8 bars or whatever, but it still has that banger quality that keeps bringing you back, and it's still kind of like danceable or groovable or whatever. But yeah, it's very drum and bassy. I think because of like the BPM as well, how fast it is and all that, so you get a lot of overlap.
It's definitely very Aphex Twin.
Yeah, I just fucking love it, dude. I think this is a good album to get into if you're not super into Aphex, or you just like, or a casual listener or whatever. And you can kind of like skim through the tracks and
there's a lot of variation between all 30 of them.
yeah. And some of them, the hooks are just fucking fire. Like even the first track, just how it goes, dun, 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 and it just like fades, like different clicks, and a lot of Aphex stuff is like the IDM stuff he does is it seems all scattered, but then when it comes together hard, and like the melody hits and the drum breaks and everything, the instruments he's using in these like scattered random beats, they all just come together and for this nice hook in like the middle of it, or like the first bits, and then plays off that. Fucking gnarly, dude. I get super into Aphex. Josh, you got any good, bad, plus or negatory?
I do not. We listened to the album for like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, we kind of skimmed through. Did you get any like off the top, any like first impression? Have you listened to Aphex before? You big into it?
Very, very vaguely. I don't remember what tracks you were playing earlier, but there was a distinct like drum break that I've heard in some of Love Potions tracks.
Yeah.
So I gotta now dig through all 2 discs of the album to find that one break.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure I know this album's been sampled by plenty of people. Much.
Yeah, I'll work in the other direction. I'll find that bit in the Love Potion track, and then we can find it in Aphex probably.
Word. Yeah, next pod we'll do a comparison, breakdown. I'll find all the times he's been sampled and we'll put together. Oh, it's because his stuff's like so scattered, but like there are chunks that are just like golden. And so if you take that chunk and you just turn it into a repetitive beat, it's like, fuck, you could just make that shit slam and just slow it down a bit, or like offbeat it or something, play it on like the 2s or something. Very good. So I'd highly recommend this for new or old listeners. My favorite is the one right after Koji's favorite. So Avril 14th. Just a gorgeous piano melody. I revisit this track like just casually, time to time. Just dope as hell. Love it. Love the Aphex. I'm reading through my overall. Any other thoughts on Drakkux?
It seems a little more experimental than some of his older stuff. I mean, that's about it.
Word.
I mean, he's always been experimental, but this seems a little more experimental.
Yeah. Also, yeah, in 2001, because the albums he did before that, I think, was like Richard James or I Care Because You Care, stuff like that. Those were more structured, I think, his first few albums, and then he started getting more into the ambient and more like, less like, I guess just less structured. I don't know, but
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd say he just get a bit more Aphexy and crazy on that. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else there, but yeah, check it out for some awesome IDM bangers. Some good ones that always stick out to me. I'm gonna fuck up saying it. Okay, Mount St. Michael plus St. Michael's Mount. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's like a classic. Yeah, the first one, of course, that's kind of a classic. Oh shit, what is it? He has, well, it's one of the songs. Lorna Derrick, that's a cute one. They just sing Happy Birthday to him. And then about four or five songs later, he has a song called Father, and it's like a really dark piano track. And then you realize in Lorna Derrick, he doesn't, like, his dad's not on the phone wishing him happy birthday. So Aphex got some daddy issues. So if you want to read into something that's not there at all, probably. But I know. It's cute. Yeah, so the piano riffs, yeah, it's all the acoustic instruments. He does like percussion with the piano too, like how he programs it. It's nuts, man. Give her a listen. So I'll say I rate this album 9.5 out of 10 is I think it's one of the best albums. Just knowing Aphex and stuff, but I'm biased because I love him. So, yeah, man.
I'll give it an 8.5. It was pretty up there.
8.5, hell yeah. What about you, Josh? You got a rating for the few tracks you listen to?
I think I need more data.
More data. We require more input data, which is all
3
good.
tracks.
3 out of 10?
Enough.
Hell yeah.
No, not even.
1.
3
0.
out of 30. You add a 0 on the 3, and you've listened to all the tracks. You good. It's a hell of a
-1. He owes me my time back.
Give me my rewind the CD. Give me that. I also
give it back.
I recently got a Aphex album from Grey Whale. That's the same thing as this, as half the songs on this. He basically hooked up instruments to like a synthesizer so he could program playing stuff. Like he can compose it and then play it out through like synth stuff, which I listened through the record once, the vinyl once, and fucking dope. Let's close this baby out. I got a game recommendation, game soundtrack, Stardew Valley, original soundtrack, which is a very gentle soundtrack, fits the environment insanely well. It's like the audio.
It really puts a good mood to the game.
Yeah, it's like just the perfect like atmosphere of like old Flash games. Like it just fits the art style, the gameplay. Like it's just like very like relaxing and good background fodder because you're just farming and you're just chilling out. And yeah, it captures just the whole aesthetic because it's like a newer game, but it's reminiscent of older games like that. And so the person that scored it killed it. Fuck, I don't have the name of the guy who did it. Oh no.
Not ready.
Not ready. Composer. Eric Barone. There we go. Concerned Ape. Eric Barone. I guess his online persona is Concerned Ape. So check that out. If you want it, I put it on for just like, studying background music, like a lo-fi hip hop thing. It's chill as hell, man. It's nice. Pairs well with the game. Pairs well with relaxing outside the game. Forget about it. Any game or film music recommendations from y'all?
Have we done Undertale yet?
Undertale? I don't think so. You guys are avoiding it.
We should do the Undertale soundtrack.
Let's do it. Check out the Undertale soundtrack. Also, Audio Withdrawal, we've done a remake of the Toriel's theme, which is pretty cool.
And
yeah, that
also,
whole soundtrack
if you
is fucking amazing.
like the Undertale music, there is a whole orchestra that does it, and you can watch it on YouTube.
Ooh. Yeah, Undertale orchestras. I've seen like a handful of people who like compose it and do it in like software. You're talking like a real life orchestra?
Like a big Japanese orchestra did the whole soundtrack to it.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, like the Utah Symphonic, they did like a whole Pokemon overture kind of thing. So I'm sure it's something like that. Like they just get all the sheet music and make a thing out of it.
And it was really good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the orchestral versions I've seen some really, really cool stuff. There's a lot of bad things that come out of the Undertale soundtrack, or the Undertale game, and there's a lot of great things, and I think that's one of the great things. I also recently found out there's like a million different alternate universes, a bunch of different AUs of Undertale, like Sans and Papyrus, but they have switched personalities. And then, different characters switch personalities with each other. And then there's like Dark Sands, like it's like a fractalization of like a fan base, and it's insane. So I don't even want to delve into that, but the music is great. So, Koji's rec. Josh, you got anything?
Not this week, no.
Boys? All right, all good. Yeah, and then I guess hack stuff. I've already said BTS. Yeah, sadly wasted my time listening to them.
Fuck BTS.
BTS.
Give me my time back.
Give me my time back.
-1.
You and Aphex, I want it back. I demand it. -1.
Give it back.
It's whatever, man. They won't starve. They're doing fine. Not for me. We're too epic. Okay. Yeah, we got an album recommendation for next podcast. So Koji's going to recommend one this podcast. We'll listen to it over the 2 weeks. Think about it. Give it
The
a rating
Rorschach Suite.
Post it next time. The Rorschach Suite.
The Rorschach Suite by various artists.
Sounds sweet to me. So this is Koji was saying.
I think this is the first various artist album we've done, right?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, it's like a full recommendation, yeah. I think Health. We've talked about the Health various artist cyberpunk album, but yeah, no, this is the first one that we're actually gonna break down, review,
like delve in.
Yeah, get into. So yeah, we'll get a lot of variety on this. Koji was saying it's his first album he bought, like or download
for my iPod.
From his iPod. So it's an old school little suite. I'll see if I can find it. Is it on Spotify?
Yeah, it's on Spotify.
Word. Yeah. So
I've linked it in the group chat.
Ooh, baby. There we go. The whole suite. Open Spotify. Here's an album for you. Sweet. So we'll check that out. We'll tune in next time. Play along at home. Fuck it. Listen to the album. And, you can yell at the podcast your feedback while we're giving ours. And, yeah, it'll be a good little book club kind of meme.
Have fun listening to some old Mux Mool.
Mux Mool. Yeah, I can't wait. I don't even know what that means yet. But I will next time. Shit. All right. I think that's it. Outros. Audio Withdrawal is doing streaming. The schedule's on Twitter. Everything's on Twitter. We're posting YouTube videos 2 and 3 times a week. Streaming 2 times each week. The schedule's weird. It's like Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday, Friday, alternating weeks. So, yeah, just look out. I'm updating the January, February calendar, all that. Fuck it. Check that out. Join the stream. We take recommendations. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. We're building a resume. Implementing game. We just turned all the sound effects in Baldi's Basics to memes, so that's pretty fun. You can actually download the game. We've only done half of it so far, but yeah, you can download the zip file and actually play it, and it just has memes as the sound effects and music. So fun.
Oh, speaking of, I actually achievement hunted all of Donut County.
Donut County, one of our first game soundtrack recommendations. You got every single achievement?
Yep. They put it on Game Pass for free to anybody who wants it. On Xbox, it's free if you have Game Pass.
Nice.
And it's a great game if you want it.
What, just like $5 a month or something?
It's like $15 a month, and you get like over 150 some odd games to download and try out, and you get gold with that.
Not bad.
So it's like an extra couple bucks on top of your monthly gold subscription anyway, so you might as well do it.
Word. So man, you know that
and
soundtrack
you get
by
stuff
heart,
like
then, if you got all the fucking you got all the achievements.
Battlefront 2 for free and shit like that, and it's got decent games.
Word. That's how you get Battlefront. Fuck yeah. So Koji plugging Microsoft Xbox. Buy Xbox. What's the new Xbox? Xbox One X, Extreme. The stupid fucking naming scheme for the new Xbox. Did you get the new one?
No, I have an Xbox One.
Word. One's good enough.
The X-Bone.
X-Bone, dude. All right, Coach, Josh. Any abiding or any farewell amenities?
No, I'm not on any of them Twitters, so just yell loudly and I'll probably hear it.
Word. Koji's on Twitter too. And yeah, let's yeah, thanks guys. Cold Bernie out. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.